Hello everyone, my name is Tim Balshin. Um, I'm just gonna finish the presentation that I couldn't get to finish in class because my presentation ran out of time. So just to continue on where we left off, we'll talk about the religion. The Russia itself it's very big on religion, and 55% of it is Russian Orthodox. We also have Muslim, which are only about 18%, but they're still big part of the religion in Russia. And we also have about 5% Jewish people and about 5% Catholics. To talk about a little bit about railroads, Russia still has big and longest railroads in Europe, which are considered over 5,000 miles or so. Like here in the United States, we have Route 80. We also have similar to that railroads and roads, which goes from one end of Russia to another end to transport goods and transport people. And that's what it's called, the Siberian Trans-Siberian Railroad. Let's see what else. The capital of Russia is Moscow. It was moved from St. Petersburg in 1800s. So many people got that answer wrong, but it is two of the biggest cities in Russia, so it's commonly mistaken. But in fact, the capital of Russia is Moscow. The many problems that Russia challenges right now is after the breakdown of USSR in 1990 or 1991, all the resources that used to be available to Russia are now in Soviet Union, and it's not that easy for Russia to get them anymore. Something like coal, gas, natural gas, gold, everything is located in Soviet Union now, and the only thing they can do is buy it, but not just take it over. So a lot of it is outside of Russian borders. National pride of Russia. Russians are very proud to be um, Slavic. That's where it used to come from, Slavic community. The culture. Many people read the culture. Probably a lot of them know about Russian culture and writers and something like Leo Tolstoy, which is one of the Russians' greatest novelists. He's the one who wrote War and Peace in 1869, and a lot of people actually read that probably, which just demonstrated like it was pretty good. Um, the national sport in Russia, let's say, it is soccer, but we don't consider American football a sport. That's not highly populated in there. And the other thing is what we do is ballet. Ballet is actually extremely big in Russia. Uh, Kids from young age are being taught it, and here it's actually a big thing too as well. People like to watch it, and a lot of the performance people are all Russians and from Russia because it's so highly populated in there. A lot of people like Russian food. A lot of people tried it. It's a healthy diet, let's say, because everything that comes and everything that you eat is healthy and natural grown. But all the food that you can probably eat of Russian cuisine is includes fat in it, just because the Russia is in fact in the winter, 7 months out of the year, so staying warm and having some fat in your body to keep you warm is actually number one thing. Um, the other social problems that Russia has is very high unemployment rate. It's about 15 to 20% some in some of the regions, and rising house costs. So to buy a house in Russia, it's probably 5 to 10 times harder than it is to buy here. And divorce rate is actually rising as well, and violence has been dropping lately, but it's violence is still one of the big concerns in Russia. Healthcare spending are also dropping because just because the medicine it is free in Russia, so having good doctors and having to keep the good staff is actually a problem. Um, well, these are the topics that I wanted to cover the rest of the presentation that I didn't have a chance to talk about in class. So that's about it now. Thank you and have a good day.